Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Hunter Call the Wild. I'm going to be teaching my dad how to play this game tonight. And let's get started. I already got him on the phone.
He'll laugh about it when I come back off the chart.
Alright, let me send you an invite real quick. That should pop up in your Steam messages and give you an invite. Hopefully.
Play game. Alright, I hit play game. Alright, accept.
Okay. Where am I at? Oh, I'm all the way over here.
It's just that low. You turn it up. I felt good this week. I've been in bed. I was in bed all day yesterday. Today I was out. I felt it. Not that I'm sick or got a cold. I just don't feel right. I'm real tired.
I'm fast traveling to you right now. We can get started.
Fast start.
On the map. Fast travel. Once you've discovered outposts, you can fast travel from the map.
Where we at? What is this place? Oh, we're in a tent. Oh, there you are.
But yeah.
That's you right there.
Yep. Alright, so first thing you're gonna do is you see this box right here where if you has that little white icon with the little box on it and it says hit E to access cache.
What did that?
This is where you spawned. I fast traveled to you.
I can't even find them.
That says you don't have them yet. So go here to the right here where it says access cache. Go forward and look at that box. The two boxes stacked on top. Yeah. Go forward, look at that, and it says hit E. So hit E on that. This brings you up to your store page, the same page that you have when you're at your like at the cabins.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
It says store, storage, character, garage, kennel. So the kennel is how you get your dog. The garage is how you call ATVs.
Okay.
So when you go to garage, you hover over whichever one you want and you push requests.
On weapons on garage.
Go down to garage, yeah. And it should, once you buy the DLC, it should already be there, I'm pretty sure. I don't think you have to actually buy them.
Maybe hit garage.
Yeah, click on garage.
Okay, yeah, 3 different.
There's a red, a green, and a charcoal, or crimson, charcoal, and jade.
Yeah. What it is.
You can only have one at a time. So if you request one, and then you request another, it just replaces it.
I'll just request the jade. Then quit.
Yep. And there it is.
Request.
It just spawned in behind me. But then, while you're in that menu, so while you're there,
I need some guns.
so that's where the store is. That first tab that you, when you get into it, and it has store, rifles, that shows you all the rifles you can buy, and it shows you stuff that's free. All the free stuff is stuff that you got with included with those DLCs. That starter pack that you bought with a couple DLCs with the ATVs and tree stands and stuff like that. So there's like
It's a, it don't say free. Got a green check on it.
that means you already own it. I'm pretty sure that means you already, yeah. If you have a green check, it means you already own it. There's a 270 Stradivarius. Yep, you can click on that. If you scroll down, there's a 7mm, there's a 30-06s, a 50 caliber muzzleloader, 22 long rifle, couple of those, 243, 338, 45.
I don't, I just need something big enough for them boots because I've been seeing a lot.
And then there's also handguns, shotguns, and bows. You should have a few of each that are free because of the DLC.
What? I have a free. All right, with me.
Okay.
It came with. Trying to look for a 7mm. I would take that.
7mm, it's near the top. It's right, let's see.
30-06 would be good. Where's that? There it is.
Well, actually, yeah, the 7mm is not free. I bought that one. So the 30-06 is right below the 7, and there's a couple of them there.
I don't see
Woodstock,
it.
Blackstock.
Looking at the wrong one.
The ones that are, yeah, the ones that should be free should be Eckers 30-06. You have the same pack that I have. So it should say Eckers 30-06, Eminence, Elegance, or Prestige.
I'm looking
If you scroll down under Rifles,
I'm doing right there.
so if you're at the top, it has 223, 270, 270, 270, 7mm, 7mm, lever action, 4570, and then 30-06s.
Well, this one says Rangemaster 338.
No, I don't have that gun yet either.
That's that gun
What is it, 60,000? I'm only at 19.
That's the gun you would take to Colorado and shoot 500 yards with, seriously.
Oh, wow.
It says,
So up above that, so where that Rangemaster is, if you go up above that, quite a ways up, going near the top is where the 30-06s are.
it's between the top and out of various.
Have you passed the muzzleloaders yet?
No, wait,
50 cal Caplock Terra and Caplock SOL, the Soul.
.308 Moonlight, .308 Stalker. They're good guns. But I don't have anything else. I don't have this one to talk about. I have a .308 Moonlight that are free. I have a Zarda .308 Stalker. That one's free, which either one of those guns.
Huh.
But those ones you were saying, 36 and stuff,
I don't see the one you're talking about, so it might be that we have different weapon packs. Maybe we don't have the same starter pack DLC kit.
I have 70 scrap pack.
Yep.
I just got
What's below that one?
the
Warden?
Warden.
And then a 7 mil? And then,
Lever 4570.
yeah, what's the next one down?
Range number 338.
Oh, okay. For me, my next one is the 30-06, and then the 50 calibers, and the 22 long rifles.
Then my next one's the Ranger 243 already.
The
Then the one below that is Solochem 1890 assembly line 3. Some kind of gun I've never seen before.
Solokin. That's the 7.62. That's Russian made. It's a 7.62 rifle.
Well, that would take down a loose.
That's usually what I use.
I mean, I'm going to go ahead and get that too.
Either that one or the 308. You said the 308's free too, the Olsen model?
Yeah, the 3 would be a better gun for me.
Yeah.
308 Stalker or Moonlight. They're both nice looking guns. I'll try the Moonlight. Alright, so now how do I get them? It says free, but buy.
Yeah, so then you click buy on it, and it puts it, it takes it from the store into your storage, but then you still have to buy ammo for it. So then down on the left-hand side, it says weapons. You got rifles, handguns, shotguns, bows. Then then it's ammo, rifle ammo. You have to go in and buy ammo for the gun then. And then if you want a rifle sight too, below ammo is where the sights are.
Let me go get ammo for the
308. It's down near the bottom, and you have your choice of polymer or soft tip. It looks like those are the only two options. Yeah. It's near the middle for me. If you hit the 45 hollow point,
There it is.
you're too far.
Polymer kit. That's what I'll get right there. And now I buy. Then it comes up another right in the middle of the screen. I hit buy.
Yep. And I can't remember. It's 10 rounds per, so you might want to buy 2 of them if you can afford it.
Well, it says 850. I don't have money in. Okay. Right?
You haven't? Have you shot anything and claimed the trophy?
Yeah. Well,
Okay. Well, here at the top of your screen, it has the time of day on the far left, right? That tannish, like dark gray. I shouldn't say tannish. That dark gray bar across the top should say like 8 a.m. or it says 8 o'clock. 08.
It says 8, right?
And then next should be skill points and perk points in the center of the screen. On the right side of the screen, it has your XP, your level, and then your money. Is that little H?
With one, my fees 330 and my money is 608.
608. You have $608 then to spend. You're just shy of even getting the 308 bullets. And I don't think that I can give you any either. I don't think that's an option in this game.
Crap, so now I gotta go back to something I can buy.
Well, look at the ammo. Well, you might just want to get like the 270 for right now.
Alright,
Let's see, 270 ammo is 440 for the soft point for 10. So you get 10 rounds of 270, but then you won't be able to get a scope for it. I can't remember. You can switch rifle scopes between guns. Does your gun have a scope on it already? Or your 243?
My 243.
You should be able to use that on the 270. Should be able to.
Oh, it says it's locked. I can't find it. Oh, that's the wrong one. 270.
Any gun that you own, you should be able to buy ammo for.
I haven't bought the 270 yet.
Oh, you have to buy the gun first.
Right here. 70 right there. I don't put up for that.
270 should be free, right? Is it not?
I got to check. Right there with it.
Oh, that means it's in your inventory.
Oh.
So yeah, you should be able to buy 270 ammo then. The soft point bullets for the 270 are 440 for 10 of them.
Yeah, you're right. They're 440. I'll get them. That's to get going. Once I get some money and some point levels, and I'll be all right. Okay, I got it. All right, I got the 270 and I got the ammo. Now, should I put that 308 back since I don't have can't get no ammo for it?
Well, you don't have it in your inventory yet. It's just in your storage bin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then next in the store, the next thing you want to do is, I just want to show you where it is because you can't, I don't think you can get one yet, but scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says portable structures. That's where your tents, ground blinds, waterfowl blinds, tripod stands, and tree stands are. Now they're expensive to buy them.
Right.
Yeah, it's in-game money. Actually, because you bought the...
I thought the tents and the ATV and the tents. And
yeah, you should have... You should have a tent and a tree stand, I think, that's free. Scroll through your tree stands and see if any of them have the green check.
Oh, yeah, I got 3 checks.
Okay, good. That means they're already in your inventory.
I got...
Yeah. Okay. Well, then, in that case, go to your storage, right below store on the left-hand side where it says storage. Go to your storage, and this is going to bring up your locker where all your guns and ammo and tree stands and stuff like that are. Scopes, lures, all of that stuff's all in there.
This thing where I got a 270, a 308 like 70 bullet, I got a 308.
Okay.
I don't have
so on the left-hand side, you see at the top it says underneath storage it says locker and then inventory. You see it at the top? Yep.
On my screen, the locker's on the left, inventory's on the right.
Yep. So then anything that's in your locker, you have to go to a tent in order to get. What's in your inventory is what's in your backpack.
All right, so I have a 243, a 357 pistol, and 12-gauge shotgun.
So what I usually do is I don't carry a pistol with me when I hunt. I carry 2 rifles instead. So like right now I've got 2 rifles, or I'll carry like a rifle and a bow or something like that, rifle crossbow. Right now I've got the 270 and I've got a... It's probably either... Yeah, you have a couple bows. They should be in your store too. I think recurves came with that weapon pack.
That bow or crossbow or something came with that pack.
Yeah. But just, you drag your 270 over into the right. What's it say your total carrying capacity is? To the right of inventory, it has total carrying capacity at the top, and it should be a green number out of...
It says 12.08 to 20.
The 20? Okay, let's see. You downloaded the backpacks, so if you go back to the store, there should be... Oh, I don't remember if you have to buy the backpacks.
Do I need to go
You
ahead
do.
and put my 270 or my 3? Do I need to put the 270 over in my
Yeah.
inventory now?
Yep, you can drag the 270 over to your inventory, and then also drag the bullets over to the inventory also. Let's see, I don't need that. I don't need that.
Okay.
And then if you have any scopes, any sights or anything that you can drag over, you can do that also. Okay. and then also scroll down and put a tree stand or ground blind or 10 or whatever you want to put over in there too.
All right, where do I find that again?
Scroll all the way to the bottom of the storage. It's the very last section. There should be the tripod stands and the tree stands.
Past 10. Okay, here's the tree stand. I don't get a tripod, but I get a tree stand, right?
Whichever you want. Whatever's in your portable under portable structures, whatever's there is what you have.
Yeah, but three of the three tree stands. Tripod. They're on the tree.
Okay. Well, when you scroll down, if you do have the tripods, it'll show them in there. I think you should have them.
Yeah. Tripods and tree. On you book to three.
So the downside is, because tree stands are so heavy, you can usually only carry one tree stand with you, which is why I take a tent with me. I'll take a tent and I take a tree stand. That way I can put down a tent and swap out anything I want whenever I want.
So what should I do? Get a tree stand? I guess I'll get a.
Yeah, pull a tree stand in your inventory for now.
Not the tripod deal.
That's usually what I carry with me. It's a little more useful, I think.
Okay, I got that in there.
And that should be it.
It didn't go.
Oh, do you have too much stuff in your inventory? Does your total carrying weight say, 20 out of 20 or close to it?
It says 16 out of 20.
You could always put your 243 back, put the scope on your 270, and then you should have enough space.
How do I do
So go back up to the top and drag the 243 back from the inventory back to the locker.
But I'm at, oh, okay. Go back up to 243.
Yeah. You can drag that over, and it'll leave the ammo in the scope. You'll have to drag the ammo back over, too.
So, okay, I drag it back over to weapon, the 243.
Yeah. And then also the ammo for it.
Drag, yeah. The scope, then I pull the scope back over.
Well, the scope, you don't need to move the scope back over there. Just leave the scope in the inventory unless you already moved it back. Then you can drag it back to inventory.
No, I didn't move the scope.
Yeah, you can leave it right there.
Come up on the 270. Right?
Yep.
Okay. And a doubly call already in inventory.
So now you should have enough space to put a tree stand.
Caller, set it. Fair enough. Yeah, I need to put a tree stand over it. Let me go back to. I'm gonna put one of them lightweight. Nope, I'm 18. Now it says I got 18 or 20.
Is a tree stand in your inventory, though?
There's no tree stand over on my inventory, but somehow I just gained two. Yeah, it's there now.
Okay.
Put it, get it automatic. Put it in there when I took this other item down. Okay. Then I guess I'm not ready for it. You gotta probably when you want to get your bloodhound, which comes with that packet. I guess all you have to have money for that.
It's in the store. I can't remember. Oh, that's not what I want. I can't remember if you need. I think it should be in your store.
Well, let me look up here. Underneath my own thing. Let me check the store. Okay. Lure, collar, sense decoy, tree stand, tripod. I know they said they were supposed to sell. There's a ground line came with it too. Backpacks, clothing, consumables. But I don't see the dog. I thought there was supposed to be a bloodhound coming with that thing.
There is. Hold on, I'm looking at a bunch of elk running around outside.
Looked at. Plus, I was supposed to get a bow, but I don't need that. Right? See what kennels is. Right here's the bloodhound. Male.
Yeah, under kennel. Oh, this. If you go to purchase dogs, it should say And at the very, very bottom, it should say why buy and name dog.
Yeah, it says 0, buy, and oh, which means I get one, right? It says 0.
Yeah.
So I have to pick one, right?
Yep. It says purchase dog. There's only 2 options, and I don't think. Yeah, it says you have to buy the DLC for the Labrador. So the Bloodhound, though, is free.
I like blood. That's
All right,
really
so
good
hit
track.
push Y, and then it should give you the option to name your dog. Oh, blue. Wow.
Okay. Good. Okay. Blue with me, man. Okay, I have a dog. So what else we need to do?
That should be it.
Okay. So now I just go back to what?
Escape. You can hit escape, and that'll take you back out of that menu. Yep, and then hit escape again, and then go to inventory, and that's how you put stuff on your little wheel so you can access it. So when you hit escape again, it gives you map, multiplayer, inventory, skills, perks, codex, hunting dogs, and then system.
All things turning on here and all the stuff that you built.
Escape should take you there.
On it. Plus your name on a multiplayer. That's it. There's nothing else and it won't let me out.
What?
It won't let me out.
Push
It
tab.
won't let it won't, yeah. Go back. Okay. Around. Fine.
Yeah. Push tab. You didn't push tab.
Push it.
All right, well, hit escape.
Nothing.
All right, I'm gonna have to FaceTime you then. I don't know what's going on. It should be working. I'll call you right back. That's not what I clicked on. There it is. Howdy.
Yeah. Okay, I'll watch. I'm at 10.
Yep.
I want to get it. Going down. Escape. And that's the only thing that comes up on the screen. What do we do?
Look back down at your keyboard. Go back down to your keyboard. Okay. Just tap escape. Don't hold it. All right. That's what I was talking about. So you see where it says inventory? Oh yeah, you're there. Inventory.
Yeah.
So then it shows weapons.
Yeah.
You see the wheel on the right-hand side?
Yeah, over here.
Yep, that wheel. That's your what numbers you hit in order to bring that stuff up. So then you have to drag your weapon over there to wherever your 270. You can drag your 270. Just click on it and drag it to wherever, whatever number you want to use for your 270.
I'll put it in 9.
All right, and then you go to ammo and drag your 270 ammo to the 270, the same spot you just put that. It should highlight orange. Yep, right there. And then go down to your sights. You do the same thing with your sights. Drag that to your 270 also.
Clear 70.
Yep. And the only other thing you need to do now is your tree stand. So drag your tree stand to whatever slot you want to, whatever number you want to use for your tree stand. And then that's it. Then you're ready to go hunting.
Tree stand on 0.
There it is. Then you just tap escape again. Okay. I'm going to switch back so it doesn't drain your battery and switch back to the normal call.
Hold on. Let me put, I probably should have put
The gun?
90.
I put my gun on 1. My guns are on 1 and 2.
Oh, that's where the
Alright.
Okay.
Man, our connection is so bad right now. Back to a phone call. It's not quite as bad.
Okay.
Yep, and our dogs, both of our bloodhounds are running around too. So then come out here to your four-wheeler. Yeah,
Get out there.
yeah, turn around, go out the door.
I thought that was. Oh,
Nope, that's the window.
Okay.
Alright, so now notice when you're walking, you see down on the bottom left-hand side, it has your dog icon. It says idling, or whatever your dog's doing. It has your compass, and then it has your ammo. How many rounds are in your gun and how many rounds are in reserve. The green number is how many rounds you have loaded into your gun. The white number is what's left.
I don't have.
Okay. Oh, you don't have your gun pulled out. That's probably why. Hold on. Yeah, it should have your phone icon then. Hit tab to put your phone away.
But that's why usually work.
Okay, push 9.
And now. Okay, 9 work.
There it goes.
I brought my rifle up in my.
So it should have a green number and a white number. If the green number is 0, that means you haven't loaded any rounds into your gun yet.
For 4.
Okay, that's how many rounds you have in your gun. And then it should have a white number 6 then next to it. So then you see the 3 icons below it, the little heart, the little like oval, and then the speaker. So the oval in the center turns into a circle. That's if you're being seen by anything. So that's if stuff can see you, it turns into a circle. The one on the far left, the heart, that's your like stamina. So the more you run, eventually that heart will start like I think it starts beating and then it turns red as you're running low on stamina or if you're out of breath. The speaker, yeah, that's your health bar. The speaker, notice how the speaker has 3 dots when you're standing still?
Yeah.
Walk forward. You see how it changes when you're just walking? It's a red line and 2 white lines. So that's what animals can hear you. So the little oval in the center is if animals can see you. That speaker is if animals can hear you. So if you crouch and you walk.
Yeah, that's what they said in the door. If you crouch, you can sneak up on it.
Yeah, so if
try to stay away from brush and stuff like that where they can hear you from.
Yep. Crouch is control, and then prone to lie down is Z by default. I'm pretty sure it's by default. I haven't changed any of my keys, I don't think.
Pro is my crouch.
Yeah. When you crouch and then move, it only brings up 2 white bars, and if you sprint, it brings up 2 red bars. And it also depends on what type of brush you're running through. So if you're going through a bush and you're running, it turns into 3 red lines. If you're walking, it turns into 2 red lines. That's just the amount of noise you make if animals can hear you or not. So then hit space. If you walk over to your 4-wheeler and hit space bar, you'll get on your 4-wheeler on your ATV. Nope, you just hit space bar. When you hit space bar, your guy automatically puts the gun away. And then it's the same keys you use to walk. W, A, S, and D to move. W goes forward, S is backwards, and then A is left and D is right.
Okay.
And then the dog should just follow. I'm not 100% sure, because I actually just bought the dog today. I've never used the dog before. Back when I bought that the hunter bundle or whatever, master bundle, whatever it was that you bought, when I bought it, they didn't have the dog included in that. So I just recently bought the dog. Yep, W to go forward. A and D. So A is left, D is right, the same as it's situated on your keyboard.
It's gonna take a while to get.
Yeah. And most racing games, if you ever buy any racing games, most racing
Driving through
games
the woods.
use the same keys.
How do I stop it?
S.
Stop.
Yep. It is. If you're going forwards and you want to back up, you push, or you want to stop, you push S. If you're going backwards, you want to stop, you push W. It's like a boat.
You won't be following you because I gotta get used to working the key.
Well, that's why we're taking this trail. This trail is going to be a good opportunity for you to practice practice driving. This trail's pretty, like, it's not real steep, it's not real windy, there's not a lot of trees around. And there's other people in this session too. There's probably
Oh, thanks a lot.
4 or 5 people in here. That's what, if you look at the left hand side where it says so and so is deer down, harvest a white-tailed deer, score plus 220. That's what that is. It's other people in the game that are hunting also. The good thing about playing multiplayer, there's 2 good things really. The first is if you don't have a map and you want to play, if you don't have a reserve that you want to play on, you can choose to join someone else's game who's hosting on that map, then you can play it to see if you want to buy that map or not, or if you just want to keep playing multiplayer. The second good thing is if you shoot something and you can't find it, and someone else finds it, they can collect the trophy and the store still goes to you. Yeah. So it's a nice little, like if you can't find something, you wound something and it runs around for an hour before it dies,
Yeah.
someone else can come along and claim it for you and it still sends you the points.
I just gotta get used to it.
And most games, I would say probably 90% of games out now that have driving, it's the same way. W, A, S, and D is how you drive. Everyone does the same exact thing now where W is forward, S is backwards. And if you're going forward, you hit S to stop. If you're going backwards, you hit W to stop. Just like on a boat. And then A and D is left and right. There's a bunch of female elk ahead of us.
Yep, it is.
But notice, look at your sound bar and your little oval, the little eye, when you're driving.
I got 3 red bars right there.
The so that's why it's not good to use 4-wheelers all the time. You just want to use your 4-wheeler to get to where you're going, and then you want to walk or crouch if you can. That way you don't spook everything in the area. So you get close with the 4-wheeler, and then you walk the rest of the way.
Reason how to walk.
Oh yeah, you can get across the map in, 10 minutes instead of 4 hours. And these are big maps. These maps are way bigger than in the Hunter Classic. They're probably, I bet this map's 5 or 6 times bigger.
We're gonna come up behind
Yep,
you. Just get used
yeah. Oh, then you see, if you slow down and stop, you see that green question mark on the left?
green question mark.
If you look to the left and look down the hill, there's a green question mark. It's about 100 yards away. Well, that one, the question marks are places where you go to get XP. So when you go to those, it gives you a little bit of XP towards leveling up. Then when you level up, you can get new perks. So the perks, I'm trying to think, I don't remember what all the perks are off the top of my head. I only have a few of them. Some of the perks are switching, let's see, ability to gauge lateral wind direction, decreased wobble when you're aiming, reload your next shot faster, gives you the hold your breath where you can hold your breath to steady your aim, stuff like that. So the more XP you have, the more perks you unlock, and also the more money you get. That's what that is. So if you see those around, you want to try to go to them. And you want to try to get to all of the towers, all the towers that are on your map. If you hit M, it brings up your map. all the towers that are on your map, you want to try to get to those. That shows you where question marks are. That way you can drive around and find them. And then the hunting lodges, hunting cabins, I forget what they're actually called. Let me just pull it up real quick. The undiscovered point of interest. It's not undiscovered. Whatever they are, the little hunting lodges, all of those are fast travel points, and that's also where you go to buy new weapons at the store or switch stuff into your inventory, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You should be able to get back up. Yeah. Yeah. So S is stop if you're going forwards. If you're going backwards, you want to hit W. It's just like if you're driving a boat. If you're driving a boat, right, and you want to go backwards, but or you want to stop, but you're going forwards, you throw it into reverse to slow you down. You forgot to turn. Said you forgot to turn. But you can also just go right down the hill. We don't have to take the trail.
I want to learn how to drive. See if I can get back up.
If not, you can jump, you can get off of it and I'll come. Yeah, you got it.
Alright. Alright.
You'll get the hang of it. It just takes a little bit. Give it a few days and you'll be a pro. Yep, you're gonna push A and W to go forward and turn. Yep, just like that. Yeah, you don't have to hold down on your A and D key. Just a tap will turn your wheels. You need to hit S. Hold down S. Yeah. Now hold down A. You need to hold down A and push W to get back over the trail. Hold down A. Yeah, do a sharp turn. Yep. Now let go of A. You do. Yeah, just like that. Now you need to push S. Are you are you in first person mode or are you third person? Can you see the whole four-wheeler and your player riding it? Or all you see is the handlebars? Hold on, let me figure out what key it is to change that. I don't remember. Dog commands, vehicles. Okay.
All of a sudden, I'm real busy.
Camera. That's not the
That's crazy,
same.
man.
Let's see.
I think I would do better with this keyboard in my lap.
I can't remember what the key is to switch your perspective. Is it V? C. It's C. So hit the letter C. Just tap it.
Oh, there it is.
That's gonna be a lot easier driving now. You have a little bit more time to react. That's the biggest thing. Oh yeah, first person's a little bit more difficult. I mean, it's more realistic, but I always run everything third person. I like being able to see my surroundings. In case I'm driving alone and I pass a herd of deer, I can just jump off and start shooting. You know, the real hunting way. The way of the hunter. You think that's any easier? You're probably less dizzy.
Yeah, I'm less busy and I'm more slower too. I'm trying to keep up.
Oh, perfect. Right there's a lodge. Alright, you see this? Is this an eye right here? Or is this still a question mark? Is it white or green? Okay, so then hit spacebar. Once you slow down, hit spacebar to get off your four-wheeler. And then come over here and push inspect. And it'll bring up a little codex. And it should give you some XP for it. And you can push it escape to get back out of it. It's just telling you about the surroundings.
Mountain.
Then you push escape to get back into the game. But that should have given you a little bit of XP. Every time you find one of these, it gives you a little bit of XP. And then XP is what you use to get your perks, and you know, it gives you a little bit of money too, I think. Spacebar. Spacebar gets you back onto the four-wheeler. Then right up here is actually a hunting lodge.
Go. Watch me. Go walk.
How long have I been playing? How long have I been playing video games though? And once you learn one, you learn them all pretty much. You learn most of them. They pretty much, most of them use all of the same keys. At that sign, you're gonna take a left down the hill. Yep, just like that. Welcome to the hunting lodge. I'm assuming you don't have this lodge yet. So you can go to the flagpole and push. Wait, do you not have to push E on these? I guess not. Yeah, so push E on it then. It should show you a little bit of a cutscene. I think it shows you the surrounding area or something like that. And then this is now on your map. And if you hit M, it brings up your map.
Okay, yeah, my map's up.
So then if you zoom in, use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. You zoom into this spot, and you click on it with the left mouse button. It says place waypoint, fast travel, or cancel. That's how you travel faster across the map. So once you discover these lodges, you can travel between them just by clicking it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was actually, when you got in the game, I was 5 miles away from you, and I started driving, or 3.98 miles, I think is what it was. I was almost 4 miles away. I just clicked fast travel and fast travel to you. You can fast travel to these lodges or to any tent. So if you put up, oh, that's a tree stand. Hold on, let me set up tent. I can't deploy tents. Okay. Yep, M to get back out of it. And then all that is here is these red boxes where it shows the same little boxes in the tent. These have your store and your storage, so you can go up to those. If you want to swap out anything, you want to buy more ammo, anything like that, you can do that right there.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And that's pretty much it other than sleeping.
Yes.
So if it's nighttime and you want to sleep until day, you can go inside the lodge. You push E on the door to interact. If you go over to the bunk bed, it has rest, and that's how you sleep. You can rest and you change the time to whatever time you want it to. Time will pop up on the left-hand side. And then I don't think you can do it in multiplayer. It's only single player you can sleep. But
Okay, well, I'm in there now.
yeah, so you see the bed? Yeah, so you see the little bed icon, the little white bed icon? If you hit E on that, it should say rest and then have a dial with a time, and it tells you what it's going to cost. So it's resting isn't free. They charge you in-game money in order to sleep.
Yeah.
But once you have enough money, you can sleep through the night if you want.
When you see the white dot, that means you can go to bed, but you got money.
Yep.
And what do you click on for that?
So did you already hit E on the bed? So click E on the bed and it says rest. The shelter may be used for rest and wake up at a specific time. You move the arrows on the clock to whatever time you want it, and then you push rest. And it gives you the cost right there, and that's how much it costs to rest for however long you're gonna rest for. Yeah, so that's, I wouldn't rest anytime soon because you don't have a whole lot of money. But
what do you do when it's nighttime?
yeah, I usually, well, I've got a thermal scope. I put on my thermal scope and I still go out there and I'll hunt at night with a thermal scope. Usually I hunt boar or stuff like that. I've been playing on the Mississippi map where I've been hunting alligators and boar at night. You're gonna get an email now. The warden's gonna complain that you tore up his cabin. No, no.
Just ran over the dog.
That's your dog. My dog's over here. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know where this road actually takes us. I'll tell you, it kind of goes all over the place. But, oh, there's a question mark. I haven't been here yet. Looks like a tree stand or a tripod. So when this game first came out, these aren't as big of a deal now. Now it's just a place to get XP. All of these trees or tripods, you used to have to come over here and you had to like pay. Yeah, build cost $1,700, and you can build a tripod stand right here that's permanent. But then they added tree stands and tripods to the game, so these things really don't matter anymore. Yep. Ah,
They use it here. They're starting to get weak.
gotcha.
But I just got you on the regular phone.
Okay, I've got you on speakerphone actually.
That's where I got you. The network. Where's the map back? Where's the place? There's some. Gotta go find some place.
Yeah, where do you want to hunt at?
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now. I'll send the coordinates.
Four-wheel. Can you run now?
All right.
Let me look on the. I usually go on the map, and then if I don't see it on your GPS, sometimes when you're walking all the time, they'll give you a heads up when they see, where they'll tell you they seen the tracks earlier in the day.
The
And what
Well, right here, some tracks. They're Roosevelt elk. Footprint 705 to 800 pounds, relatively fresh. Yeah. It's... Oh, they were running when they came through here. You parked too close to the tree. Oh, that's fine. We can still try. Alright, I'm gonna fix this before you're forward. Oh, I guess I can't.
Yeah.
It was about to blow up. For whatever reason, if you park them too close to the little saplings, it considers that to be like destructive. Like you're destroying your four-wheeler and it blows up the four-wheeler. Well, if you don't want to keep going, you can stop anytime. I mainly wanted to show you how to get the four-wheeler and all the guns and ammo and stuff like that. That way you could do this on your own while I'm at work.
Did what I had. Got knocked out by a black field.
You did? Oh, this dude's hacking. Hold on. I did too. No, there's a guy running around. He's cheating. Alright, hold on. We're going to end the session. It's gonna kick you back out, and I'll re-invite you and make it private.
Alright.
That's frustrating.
That's alright. Something more there.
Yep.
What do I need?
Oh, I should create a game. Let's see. Leave it at that. Make it friends only. Allow vehicles. Yep. So go ahead and you can X out of that game. X back to main menu. Then I just invited you again, so you'll have to hit Shift and Tab to get back into the Steam overlay. And then you can join my game again from there.
I'd have to go on about that.
Well, sorry. I didn't even think about it being in first person. It says you're joining. Like, it says you're in the game. Oh, hit Shift and Tab. Yep. Yeah, it says you're in the game. Okay, y'all done? Alright. Okay.
You know, I spotted some tracks earlier, close to where you're at right now.
Alright.
I'll send the coordinates.
Yep, sounds good. Have a good night, Dad. Yep. Alright. Alright. Night. Bye. Alright, and with that, I think we're gonna call it right there. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful evening.